Ever wonder why some people manage to stay motivated even when times are tough? It's not an easy thing to do, but it's entirely possible. Welcome to our exploration of the power of motivation and its impact on our lives. Motivation, as an intrinsic force, shapes our actions, our decisions, and in many ways our lives. It's the spark that ignites our desire to push forward, to strive for a goal, to make a change. This power is not to be underestimated. It's the driving force behind every success story, every achievement, every milestone reached. So, why is motivation so important? Well, without it, we're like a ship without a compass. We may be moving, but without direction, our efforts may not lead to our desired destination. In both personal and professional contexts, motivation gives us the direction and the momentum to keep going, to overcome obstacles, and to persist even when the odds are stacked against us. It's the fuel that keeps our engines running even when the road ahead is steep and challenging. But where does motivation come from? It's a question psychologists have been pondering for decades, and the answer they've found lies within us. Yes, external factors can influence our motivation, but ultimately, it's our personal goals and values that drive us. It's our desire for success, for achievement, for personal growth that propels us forward. It's our vision of the future, our aspirations, our dreams that stimulate our motivation. Think of it as a fire within us. Our goals and values are the fuel, and our actions are the oxygen that keeps the fire burning. The more aligned our actions are with our goals and values, the brighter the fire burns. And the more motivated we become. But, like any fire, it needs constant tending. We need to feed it, to stoke it, to keep it alive. And that's where the challenge lies. Now that we've understood the importance of motivation, let's delve into how we can maintain it during tough times. After all, it's during these times that our motivation is tested the most, and it's during these times that we need it the most. What do experts say about staying motivated during tough times? In the world of psychology and motivation, experts share a common understanding that motivation isn't just about willpower. It's about creating an environment that promotes progress, despite the hurdles. One of the key strategies they often talk about is setting realistic goals. It's important to dream big, but it's equally crucial to break down that big dream into smaller, achievable steps. This way, every small victory becomes a stepping stone towards the grand goal, providing a constant source of motivation. Another strategy that experts often advocate is maintaining a positive attitude. This might sound cliched, but there's scientific evidence to back it up. Studies have shown that positive thinking can reduce stress and improve health, which are essential for maintaining motivation. It's not about ignoring the negatives, but rather acknowledging them and focusing on the positives. Remember, every cloud has a silver lining. Furthermore, experts emphasize the importance of seeking support when needed. It's easy to feel isolated during tough times, but remember, you're not alone. Reach out to friends, family, or even professional counselors when you need a listening ear or a word of encouragement. Sometimes, a different perspective can reignite the spark of motivation. Another crucial element in the quest for motivation is resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's about having the grit to keep going, even when the going gets tough. And here's a secret. Resilience can be built over time. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Finally, let's talk about perseverance. It's the fuel that keeps the engine of motivation running. Perseverance is about sticking to your path, despite the obstacles. It's about believing in yourself and your abilities, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Armed with these expert tips, staying motivated during tough times seems a little less daunting, doesn't it? How can we apply these expert tips in our daily lives? Let's start with the simple yet powerful act of self-care. It's easy to overlook, but taking time for ourselves is vital in maintaining our motivation. This could take form in a variety of ways, from taking a peaceful walk in nature to indulging in a novel. It's anything that helps you relax and recharge. Prioritizing self-care helps us to keep our mental and emotional health balanced, which in turn keeps our motivation levels high. Next, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is another crucial part of staying motivated. This includes regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep. Regular exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural mood boosters. A balanced diet fuels our body with the right nutrients, while a good night's sleep allows our mind and body to rest and rejuvenate. All these elements combined will ensure that we are in the best physical and mental state to face any challenges head-on. Now let's talk about the power of a gratitude journal. It's a simple tool that can make a big difference. By writing down what we're thankful for each day, we shift our focus from what's wrong to what's right in our lives. This shift in perspective can significantly boost our motivation levels as we start to appreciate the positive aspects of our lives. Lastly, let's not forget about the importance of maintaining a growth mindset. Challenges and setbacks are not failures. They are opportunities for growth and learning. When we adopt this mindset, we become more resilient and motivated to push through tough times. We start to see every challenge as a stepping stone towards our goals and not as a roadblock. Remember, motivation isn't a one-time thing, it's a continuous process. By incorporating these practical tips into our daily lives, we can maintain high levels of motivation even during difficult times. So, let's take care of ourselves, live a healthy lifestyle, start a gratitude journal, and cultivate a growth mindset. Because when we do, we'll find that motivation comes naturally, and we're able to stay resilient and focused no matter what life throws at us. Still not convinced? Let's look at some real-life examples of individuals who stayed motivated during tough times. Imagine the story of Thomas Edison, an inventor who is known for his unwavering persistence. Despite his countless failed attempts at inventing the light bulb, he never lost his motivation. Instead, he famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His relentless spirit eventually led to the successful invention of the light bulb, changing the course of history. Then there's the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the beloved Harry Potter series. Before her success, she was a single mother, struggling to make ends meet, and was even rejected by 12 publishing houses. But she didn't let that dampen her spirits. Her belief in her story and her determination to share it with the world kept her motivated. Today, she's one of the most successful authors in the world, all because she stayed motivated during her tough times. And let's not forget about Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX and Tesla. Musk faced numerous challenges and setbacks while launching his companies. There were times when both SpaceX and Tesla were on the brink of bankruptcy, but Musk's motivation and belief in his vision kept him going. Today, SpaceX and Tesla are leading innovators in their respective fields, and it's all thanks to Musk's unwavering motivation. From these examples, it's clear that motivation is not just about feeling good or being positive. It's about having a clear vision, a strong belief in that vision, and the courage to persist despite the odds. It's about waking up every day, ready to face the challenges that come your way, and refusing to give up no matter how difficult things may seem. These stories prove that the strategies and tips we've discussed in this video are not just theories, but practical tools that have helped real people achieve incredible things. So if they can do it, why can't you? Inspiring, isn't it? Now it's your turn to put these strategies into action. To wrap things up, let's quickly recap the main points we discussed today. Firstly, we delved into the power of motivation. We explored how it fuels our ambitions, drives our actions, and helps us overcome hurdles. Remember, motivation is not just a feeling, it's a force that can catapult us from where we are to where we want to be. Next, we tapped into expert advice on staying motivated. We dissected pearls of wisdom from thought leaders, psychologists, and successful individuals. They emphasized the importance of setting achievable goals, maintaining a positive mindset, and cultivating an environment conducive to motivation. Keep in mind their words, as they are the guiding light in the darkness of demotivation. Moving on, we discussed practical tips to stay motivated. These are not abstract ideas, but tangible actions that you can incorporate into your daily life. From simple tasks like maintaining a gratitude journal, to more complex ones like redefining failure, these tips are your toolkit to keep the flame of motivation burning brightly. We also brought forth real-life examples of individuals who stayed motivated during tough times. Their stories of resilience, perseverance, and determination are a testament to the human spirit's indomitable strength. These individuals remind us that motivation is not just about reaching the peak, but about the journey that leads us there. In conclusion, remember that motivation is not a one-time thing. It's a continuous process, a journey that requires constant effort. In tough times, it's the beacon that leads us through the storm. It's the rope that pulls us out of the abyss of despair. It's the spark that ignites the fire of resilience within us. Remember, tough times never last, but tough people do. Stay motivated, stay strong, and you'll come out on the other side stronger and more resilient.